What is up? What is up, guys? It's your boy MyEcon Hardy here, back with another video. Hope you guys are having an amazing night. Guys, I have some very important information that I want to share with you guys. So just gonna give Facebook a little bit of time to build the algorithm. But as you guys come in and tune in with me live, be sure to go ahead and drop a number 1 in the chats below, so that way I can know that you're here with me live. If you're coming in for the replay later on, make sure that you comment below replay, so that way we can shout out everybody and make sure that everybody is squared away. All right, so just gonna give Facebook just a little bit of time to build it up. Make sure I have my music going. You know, I've got to make sure you're not playing any copyrighted music, because your stuff gets taken down real quick up here because of that. But yeah, guys, I'm excited, feeling good, and for all my people who are ready to elevate in life, I hope you guys tune in with me. Actually, just to get the algorithm bubbling, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just invite a few friends in here, see if they can chime in with me for a couple of minutes, right? Or just as you guys tune in and come in and chime in with me for a couple of minutes. But I want to talk about something. I talked about it on my last live. But I want to talk about the system of buying income, learning how to purchase more income. Is that possible? And if it's possible, exactly how would one do it? Okay, how do you purchase more income? See, guys, right now, whether you guys believe it or not, under our noses, America is on sale right now. See, there has never been a surplus of assets for a discounted price in history that it is now, right? So there's more opportunity in America right now, right under our noses, than we actually believe or we are sold on. See, everything is about selling, guys. Every single thing that you see on the news, every single thing that you see about the coronavirus, every single thing that we see in the media, Trump, whatever you guys want to call it, right? Everything that we see is selling, is advertisement. They're selling us on information. They're selling us on media. What's up, my boy Isaiah is in the house. What's up, girl? Is it Niatima? Is it Niatima? I think that's how I say your name. Let me know how I say your name, girl. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in, guys. All right, so listen in. We are sold on ideas, ideologies, and information all the time, okay? So check this out. Let me turn my music down a little bit real quick, okay? So listen up, guys. Listen up. Niatima. Okay, that's how you say it. What's up? My boy Ryan is in the house tuning in with us. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? All right, can everybody hear me okay before I get started? Let me know. Drop a number 3. Drop a number 3 in the comments if you guys can hear me. Okay, if everything's good to go, let me know in the comments if everyone can hear me just fine, because I was about to go into some gems real quick, but I want to make sure that everyone can hear me just fine. All right, cool. We got a 3 in the chat. All right, great. Okay, guys, so listen up. Understand that right now there is more opportunity in America than ever before. There's more opportunity in the United States of America than ever before. The reason of that being, guys, is because we're in a recession. But guess what, guys? The biggest companies in the world, okay? The biggest companies in the world grew in a recession, all right? General Motors, Ford, Apple, right? During the real estate crash in the early 2000s, right? Every time there's a recession, there is a massive opportunity for increase in income. And why is that being? So you're probably saying, well, if we're running out of money, how is it that there is more opportunity? The reason why is because everyone else is pulling back. Everyone right now is pulling back. People are seeing trying to figure out how we're going to adjust to this new life with the pandemic. And everyone is retreating when it comes down to finances and business, okay? So while everyone is retreating, that leaves open game for those who want to aggressively push forward. All right, so to go ahead and get right into it, the concept I'm going to talk to you guys about is getting money and buying income, right? Is it possible to buy income? Absolutely, it is possible to buy income. And this is something that the wealthy and the rich understand, is that wealth can be bought. See, wealth doesn't always have to be passed down, or you don't have to be born into wealth, or you don't have to just all of a sudden hit the lottery. You can purchase wealth. You can purchase wealth. All right. So let's talk about it for a second. The main thing that you guys have been seeing me talk about with my brand, with my business, is I've been teaching people how to increase their cash flow and educating people on financial literacy. Right? Financial literacy is one of the hottest topics going on in today's world. You see it all over the news. You see it all over the media. You see it all over in crypto and in stocks and in the value of the dollar and this trade with this country and that trade with that country. So finances is always going to be important as long as this world runs on money. All right. So I have been educating dozens of people over the past couple of weeks, teaching them exactly what it takes to build a secure financial future and teach them how to, over an extended period of time, create wealth by purchasing wealth. All right, so how can I purchase wealth? Well, one of the easiest ways, guys, that I've been teaching people how to purchase wealth, guys, is simply point blank period, learning how to start and develop an extra stream of income that has leverage for you. All right. That's the first step. That's the first step to the foundation of creating wealth, is you have to have an income stream that you are in control of. You have to have an income stream that you're in control of. So a lot of you guys who maybe grew up with me, a lot of you guys who may know me from around, a lot of you guys who maybe have been connected with me on Facebook for some time now, listen, it is important, especially in these times. It is important that you have an income stream in which you have control over. It is very, very important that you have an income stream that you can control. Because guess what? When COVID first hit, guess what? People got laid off. Businesses shut down. Corporations are shutting down stores all over the country. And so people are becoming victims of what's going on instead of being producers of what's going on. See, I don't want you to become a victim any longer, right? You should not be a victim in life, whether it be in finances, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in corporate America. What's up, Rashawn? Thanks for tuning in, brother. You should not be a victim in anything that you do, ladies and gentlemen. So the main thing you definitely should not be a victim in is your finances. Your finances are the #1 thing that you can control. No matter what society tells you that, oh, if you're just born poor, you're always going to be poor. And the people who are always born rich are always going to be rich. And those who just survive, just survive. That is absolutely false. That is absolutely false. See, wealth is based off of information, ladies and gentlemen. So the reason why people struggle so long is not because they don't want to do better in life. It's not because they don't want to learn wealth or want to become rich or want to build a business, but they don't have the information that it takes in order to gain those steps towards that direction. So what I'm doing for you today, guys, is not to sell you, not to convince you or recruit you. Today, guys, I'm here to give you the information and to see what are you going to do with the information once you have it, all right? So learning how to buy income is very, very easy. One of the main things that I teach people how to do is we teach people how to shift their income, okay? Shift your income. How do you shift your income? Well, you shift your income by, like I said, creating a revenue stream that you are in control of, such as a side hustle, such as a side business, whether it be in direct sales, network marketing, affiliate marketing, a clothing store, an online consulting brand, whatever it may be. But the main thing that I teach people to do is to start building a home-based business in sales. Why? Because you can control how much income that you have. You can set your own schedule. You're your own boss. And you can work this on top of your part-time or full-time job to your liking, okay? So now that you have an income stream that you're in control of, now you can start building revenue in that business, okay? And once we get that business, First of all, only start a business that has leverage, right? Now, what is having leverage in a business? Having leverage in a business means that you have an income stream, or your business is a business that you can walk away from and still make money. So if you only make money when you're working the business, then it's not really a legitimate business, okay? It's a side hustle. You're still employed. You're still working for the business. You're not creating wealth, because when you create wealth, you're able to make money regardless if you wake up and go to work, regardless if you wake up and work the business, because wealth always has leverage built in place, okay? So let's say for a doctor, for example, right? Doctors make multiple six figures a year, right? But guess what? When they don't show up to work, they don't get paid. See, if a doctor doesn't show up to work and fill up his calendar and he doesn't get clients, he doesn't get paid. Even though he has a very high caliber skill, it has no leverage, because unless he goes and creates a doctor's office and has doctors under him, then he'll be able to have leverage. But if he's simply just doing these clients physically himself, that there's no wealth leverage built into place to that, right? So you have to build an income stream to where you can walk away and still make money, right? Niatima said it's a conversation they're not ready for. It's a conversation they're not ready for. Listen, guys, I'm dropping the gems. I hope you guys are paying attention, because guess what? I want to break you out of the mindset that you have been conditioned that life is just the way it is and you have no control. You have total control of your life. Total control. You have to take action, right? See, it's all about, the Bible says it's through the renewing of our minds. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me turn the music down. See, guys, listen. Listen, even the scripture tells us it's through the renewing of your mind that you create wealth. Hashtag bars. Hey, comment below right now, guys. Hashtag bars, okay? See, it's through the renewing of your mind. You have to change your mind. If you have a poor mindset, you're going to always be poor. If you have a middle class mindset, you're always going to plateau and be middle class. But if you want to be wealthy, and I don't just mean wealthy in money, I mean wealthy in your spirit. I mean wealthy within your mindset. I mean wealthy as in walking into a grocery store and not having to decide whether your kids can have the off-brand cereal or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I mean wealthy as in you don't have to be able to go into a Frantic or a Pansy when it's the first of the month type wealthy. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. You are completely capable of that. But you have to be willing to take some actionable steps, right? Do some things every single day so that way you do what most people don't want to do right now, so that way you can live in the future how most people will never get the chance to live. Okay? Putting in the stones now so that way you can live a life that most people dreamed of. Okay? Hashtag bars, right? Comment below, guys. Hashtag bars. Listen. Learn how to get money and then use that money to buy income. Right? Cash flow, right? Learn how to take your wages from your job and turn it into profit. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Right? You take the money that you have to put in labor for and turn that into money that is coming in with no labor. Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Okay? And I'm not doing this to press you, but I'm trying to press upon you that you have the gems inside of you already that God has given you, right? Because it says that God has given us the ability to create massive wealth. This is what the scripture tells us, right? Deuteronomy tells us that God has given us the ability to create massive wealth, right? And which means that you don't have to go and chase the money, right? You don't have to go chase riches, right? But you do steps every single day to attract opportunities inward that allow you to become wealthy. Okay? So this is what we're teaching people within our inner circle, guys, right now. You guys have been seeing the results. You've been seeing the results of my stories. You've been seeing the results on my page, right? I'm not going to go into details about that because if you guys wanted it, if you're hungry enough, you'll message me, right? So I'm not going to hunt you down on that. But what I want to do is I want to give you some game, guys. I want to give you some information that 6- and 7-figure earners have been sharing with me over the past 90 days that have allowed me to change my entire financial situation. Okay? To give you guys a little bit of my story. Excuse me. To give you guys a little bit of my story, in late 2020, right? In early 2020, I lost my retail store job due to them cutting back staff during the pandemic. And I was scared to death to go back when they hired people back because I didn't know how deadly the virus was. So boom, I'm out of a job, right? Now I'm trying to figure out how can I produce income? How can I be able to be at the comfort of my home and still be able to provide myself? And it wasn't until late 2020 that I was able to find the information, find the nuggets, find the principles that I'm sharing with you guys at this moment that were able to change my entire paradigm, and I will never have to lack for money ever again. Okay? See, when you learn certain information, guys, you will always find money. Uh-oh. See, when you understand certain principles, guys, when you understand certain blueprints and you have the blueprints, see, this up here, no one can take away from you. No matter who fires you, no matter what pandemic happens, no matter if your company lays off your department. But this right here, once you learn the blueprint, once you learn the information, you will always be able to make money. Right? This is why wealthy people are able to take their business blueprint from one company to another company to another company and constantly create and triple and quadruple their investments. Because once you learn the game, you can go anywhere and make money. See, it's not the money that's the problem. It's your mindset and it's the information. Okay? See, it's not money that's the problem. It's your mindset and the information. Right? You have to reprogram your neuro system. Because guess what, guys? Whether you guys notice or not, but guess what? The brain does not know the difference between positive and negative thoughts. I hope you caught what I just said there, guys. Your brain, your inner subconscious mind, it doesn't know the difference between negative thoughts and positive thoughts. All it knows is your thoughts, right? So you can literally program your brain to whatever your heart desires. So guess what? If you're constantly flooding your brain with negative images and negative media and negative family members and negative friends, then guess what? You're going to put out negative energy, which is going to keep you poor in your mindset, which is going to lead to poor in your pockets, poor in your health, and poor in everywhere else in your life. But if you're speaking life into yourself, if you have people around you who are speaking life into what you're pursuing, right? Get around some people that when you say, I want to be rich, they don't go, you can't be rich. Oh, we tried that. I tried that back in college, or I tried to run a business and I don't know. Nobody from our family has ever been able to succeed. And you come from the ghetto. You come from the hood. Oh, you come from a family of alcoholics or drug addicts or in and out of prison. You can't do that. Who do you think you are of trying to step outside of the family curse? Who do you think you are? But you need to get around some people, guys, that when you say, hey, listen, I'm gonna go on a journey of trying to be wealthy. Can you support me on that? Right? Because when you get around winners, they're not gonna be intimidated by you wanting to win. See, when you get around people like Ryan, when you get around people like Cynthia, when you get around people like Melissa, and we talk big goals, we talk big money, they're not intimidated by that. Because guess what? They're big fish too. Right? So surround yourself with some other big fish. Surround yourself with some other big thinkers and dreamers. Because if you leave it up to your family and friends, guys, if you're waiting, I don't know who this is for, but if you're waiting on your friends and your family to support your dreams before you finally take the trigger and pull, whether that's writing your book, getting in the gym, starting your business, going back to school, whatever it is, if you're waiting on your family and friends' approval, you will never be successful. You will never be successful. It will never happen. There's not going to be this one day that you wake up and everybody that you love is going to support what you're doing. It's never gonna happen. Let me be the bad guy. This may make a couple of people get off my live, but let me be the bad guy to tell you that that day is never coming. So if the day is never coming, why don't we go and chase our goals anyway? Their opinions don't put deposits in your bank account. Right? See, I got $100 cash out right now for somebody who can honestly tell me that someone else's opinions put deposits in your bank account. Hasn't happened. Hasn't happened. Never is going to happen. Opinions aren't going to secure your future. You have to get out here and take action. Right? See, this is why I only work with certain people in my business. Because if someone starts talking small-minded from the get-go, I'm not going to invest my time into you. Because what's going to happen is when you fall short of what you know you're capable of doing, you're going to blame me instead of taking accountability. And I can't have that on my brand. So if someone is questioning spending $40 in yourself, right? People will wait a whole year for a $1 raise. People will wait a whole year for a $1 raise. And they're telling me to follow back up with them in 6 months on a $40 investment. Do you understand how you sound? You sound crazy, right? Why is it that we're conditioned that it's normal to build other people's dreams and put our goals on the back burner? But when someone wants to give you the opportunity to make your dreams and goals come into reality, you have a lot of questions. See, the most skeptical people are always poor people. Right? This is coming from a guy who never grew up in money. This is coming from a guy who never learned about wealth ever. I didn't grow up in money. I didn't grow up learn about wealth and generational cash flow and businesses and all that stuff. I didn't grow up like that. We grew up having to take the same clothes from last year into the new year, into the new school year, same shoes and all. Right? But when I started reading and personally developing myself, I went seeking for the information. See, the Bible says, seek and ye shall find. Hashtag bars, right? Comment below, hashtag bars. See, the scripture says, seek and you shall find. I went seeking for information that was going to change my situation, and I found it. Not only did I find the information, but I found resources and I found people. I found people like JD. I found people like Melissa who are going to encourage you to keep thinking big. Okay? Let me take a second and check these comments out because y'all is blowing me up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Surround yourself with 7 successful people and you will become the 8th one. Bars. Bars. I stopped caring what people thought of me a long time ago. It doesn't help us with anything. It doesn't help you whatsoever. What's up, Isabel? How you doing? Right? See, a lot of you guys And this part right here is for my people who are interested in business, right? This section right here is going to be for my people that are interested in business. See, a lot of you guys have probably been in your company, or you've been doing your business 3 months, 6 months, a year, right? And things haven't popped off yet. But I want you guys to go and read a specific book, right? A specific book called The Compound Effect, right? The Compound Effect, which means that all the efforts that you do have to compile before you have a quantum leap. See, a quantum leap is when you see people like blow up overnight. But they didn't really blow up overnight. See, a lot of people are looking at me and they're seeing the results that I'm doing. They're seeing that my business is growing. They're seeing that my team's lives are being changed just as my life is being changed by helping them. And they're like, man, this young dude is doing it. But they don't know that my first year in network marketing back in 2015 I only made 1 sale out of a whole year. And then my second year I only made $200. And then my third year I made less than about $300. And then my fourth year I made maybe $350, $400. Right? Imagine working a business day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, and only getting 1 sale out of a year, 1 client out of a year. Most people would have quit. See the key, guys, is it's not that I'm special. It's not the fact that I'm special, guys. It's the fact that I'm willing to do the consistent things every single day that other people aren't willing to do. See, if you want to go to the NBA, you have to be willing to go to a gym every single day and put up 500 to 600 jump shots a day. Most people are not willing to put up 500 to 600 jump shots a day. Right? They're not willing to work out 7 days a week, 3 times a day. That's why you don't see many guys in the NBA, because they're not willing to do the day-to-day grind when the cameras are off that take you to the next level. Right? See, I'm doing the same steps. I'm putting in the grind every single day or let me say it like this. I'm planting the seeds today that aren't going to reap fruit until 5 or 6 months from now. See, everyone wants instant results. Everyone wants instant results. See, these laptops, these smartphones, it's got everybody wanting results like this, right? No one's willing to go ahead and plant those seeds in April that don't reap until October, right? Everyone wants to go to springtime right away. No one wants to go through the season of God breaking you down like the fall. Like the winter, breaking you down. And then planting those seeds in the fall so that way they can reap in the spring. Everyone wants to go from winter to spring. But there is a middle process, guys, that it is inevitable. You cannot shortcut it. The second you start trying to shortcut yourself, you're gonna be all right. As my grandmother always tells me, you're gonna be all right. Okay? You cannot shortcut the grind. See, a lot of you guys are wanting to buy the next course. You guys are wanting to join the next opportunity. You guys are wanting to go to the next seminar or webinar to get the secret sauce. The secret sauce is grind. Grind. Put in the work. Grind. Put it in the work every day when no one's watching, when no one's giving you a pat on the back, on your days that you're sick, on your days that you don't want to wake up, on the days that kids are getting on your nerves, on the days that your boss is fussing and cussing you out, on the days that you and your wife are not on, or you and your husband are not on good terms. Keep grinding every single day. Put in that work day by day by day. And you're going to look up 6 months from now. You're going to look up from a year from now. You're going to be a whole different person. A whole different person. It took me 5 years in this industry to get to where I was. 5 long years. I invested thousands of dollars into business between books, courses, opportunities, everything. Thousands of dollars I invested over the last 5 years trying to make this stuff work. And it wasn't until I stopped trying to look for the next biggest strategy or the next biggest opportunity that I started seeing success. Right? People say, how long is it going to take before I become successful in this? As long as it takes. That's the answer. As long as it takes. It's going to take as long as it takes for you to become successful. Some people, it's a year. Some people like me, it's 5 or 6 years. Right? 7, 8, 10 years. It doesn't matter as long as it takes to get to where you need to go. Right? So guys, stop trying to cheat the grind. It don't work that way. You have to plant the seeds. You have to plant those seeds. All facts. What's up, Ernesto? What's up, Ernesto? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Come on, y'all. Stop cheating the grind. Stop cheating the grind. Right? See, if y'all, for y'all that know me, I'm not one of these people that's gonna get on Facebook and be like, oh, all you gotta do is think it and you will become rich. No. You gotta go out here and put in this work. Running a business takes work. Investing takes work. Being an entrepreneur takes work. Breaking generational curses takes work. Being the first millionaire in your family is going to take work. You cannot cheat the grind. You cannot cheat this grind, guys. You can't do it. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to. You're going to have to. You're going to have to, guys. Y'all done got me fired up in here, man. Y'all dropping all these comments, man, and stuff. Y'all got me fired up in this joint. What's up, JD? Right? So this is the last thing I want to say to you guys real quick. This is the last thing I want to say. I wasn't even supposed to do a live this long. But you know what? God had it on my heart to tell you guys the real, and that's what I'm doing. Okay? Last but not least, before we wrap this bad boy up. Okay? Stop being skeptical. A lot of you guys are so prideful that you're not willing to accept that you need new information and a new opportunity to change your lifestyle. Right? See, the thing about children, the thing about a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old or an 8-year-old, they're always curious. They always want to know what you're thinking. They always got questions. They're always looking for the next, for a way to have fun and make themselves better. But the problem is when we become adults, we get hard-headed. Right? We get spiteful. Right? And so, guys, humble yourself and say, listen, however old you are, for 30 years, for 40 years, for 52 years, I did it my way and it never worked. Now it's time for me to go find a new blueprint. Okay? It's time for a new blueprint. Your blueprint doesn't work. You done tried your blueprint, doesn't work. I tried the same blueprint for 4.5 years in network marketing. It didn't work. Until I was ready to change my ways, only then was I able to see success. Okay? So don't be a hard-headed, know-it-all adult that's got to do it their way all the time. Right? The thing that successful people understand that other people don't understand is you need other smart people around you in order to become more successful. Because there are people out here who know more than you. Or the great saying says, be coachable. Be coachable. Are you coachable? Are you willing for someone to show you something that you don't already know that's going to take you to the next level? Or do you have to do everything your way? Hashtag bars. Everybody in here comment below hashtag bars right now. Right now, hashtag bars, everybody. Right? Do you have to always do everything your way? Or are you ready? Is your mind an open vessel ready to receive what the Lord has to give you? The famous quote says, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both right. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me say that again. Make sure you guys are paying attention. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both right. So if you say you can't do it and it's got to be done your way, then do it. Then it's going to always have to be done your way. But when you start looking for the information, again, like I said earlier, guys, seek and you shall find. God says he wants to give us the desires of our heart and more abundantly. See, God doesn't want you to just be successful. He wants you to be more than successful. He wants you to be success in abundance. More success than you can handle. So much success, so much wealth, so much prosperity that you got to give it away because you can't even use it all. Right? See, God is working through me so much in my life that I have to get on this camera and give some of this away because the Lord is in my favor. So I'm getting on this camera, guys, to share with you something that I think could be of value to you and possibly change your life. All right. Hashtag bars. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boys is in here. Hashtag bars. Hashtag bars. Right. So listen, guys. Thank you guys for so much. Thank you guys for blowing up the comment section in tonight's video. Hope some information tonight has blessed your spirit and hopefully motivated you, inspired you, kicked you in the butt, made you want to get out here and go put in that work. If you guys want to know more about what it is that I do, helping people learn financial literacy, of course, you guys can shoot me a DM or comment below this video as well. And I will be sure to get you over to that information. All right. So I hope you guys have a blessed night. Take care. And I'll see you guys for the next video.